Simon Parker from the TNA Telegraph and Argus. How do you feel the season has gone as a whole?
Well, yeah, we've had a brilliant season. Obviously, we've won the league. We've absolutely dominated in all areas, and we've ultimately achieved what we set out to achieve, which was to get Bradford City back to the promised land.
Who do you think's been the best performance of the season from your squad?
Well, it's hard to pick out any player, to be fair. I mean, they've all individually added to the team as a whole, and it isn't just a one player sort of team. You know, we don't rely on one player. Obviously, Tom Madeira scores our goals, but someone's got to set up those goals and someone's got to defend. So definitely a team effort this season in all areas, every single position. I just can't complain.
And how do you think Bradford as a city has benefited from the success of Bradford City?
Well, yeah, it's going to benefit the city loads of Bradford, and you know, at a time when it might necessarily, you can argue it needs a bit of a boost. We've got a lot of regeneration going on, and us getting back to the Premier League is going to help that. And obviously, the economy is going to be given a big boost because of this. A lot more away fans coming for a start. So yeah, it's something I'm excited for the city as well. Yeah, of course.
And what are your plans for the future? Will you remain Bradford manager or not?
Well, my future's Bradford City, Simon. You know that I'm from Bradford. I love the club to pieces, and I'm not going anywhere. And they're not going to get rid of me that easily. Obviously, I want to take Bradford to as a higher position as possible, as I possibly can in the Premier League, and I'll put my heart and soul on the line to do that. Is that it? Anybody? Thank you. Yes, Simon?
Any recommendations for hair growth?
Welcome to the last in the series of the Champman Resurrection. It's so sad. Is the lighting alright there? Hang on a minute. That might be better. Thank you for commenting on the last video. I apologise it's been so long. I've been on holidays, I've been off work, and obviously work means coming down here and filming Champman videos. So sorry it's been a while. I'm not going to lie, I've played a few games since then, because what was happening is I just kept winning, and it got to a point where the episodes are kind of dragging a bit. Last couple felt like it dragged a bit, so I just wanted to get to the last episode where I'm obviously going to get promoted. Now it's about winning the league. As you can see, I've gained promotion. I'm definitely going up, so I've achieved what I set out to achieve, and this next game is a home to Charlton. If I beat Charlton, I have won the league. And in the last, I think it's 3 games, I'm going to give some of the legends a run out. Because someone suggested it on YouTube, on the comments section. Someone said, why don't you give the legends a run out for the last couple of games? And I thought, you know what? What a brilliant idea that is. What an absolutely hunk-idori idea. I'll read some of your comments now from the last one. The last one was when I was really cold and it was snowing. So it was a while ago, was that actually? You should check out Dean Ashton, Cherna Samba, Stephen Reed, David Prutton, Matt Kerr. Yeah, Adam, if you go back to some of the earlier episodes, I go over a lot of these players. I don't go over David Prutton though. Let's see how he's done in the season. Look at that. So the signing from Notts Forest, 5 million. Look at his stats already, his quality. And because it's the end of the second season, a lot of players people are recommending are actually already doing really well. Nice one again. Will be a shame not to carry on for the season in the Premier League, but doing the 17-18 challenge could be good. That's from David Harris. Risky business playing players under 95%. Would love to see you try out a tactic that you downloaded and have one go in the Premier League, because the squad is shaping up nicely. It is shaping up nicely. I agree, Peter. Tom and Dom would catch on in Norway. Because apparently Tom and Dom, translated from Norwegian, means empty and stupid. Which one am I? I'm empty, which is probably the better of the two. Keep going with videos, Mr. Fletcher. They are fun to watch. He's just given a bid for Mpenza. Thank you for that information, Peter. I picked up Salas on a free in my 3rd season. No way. He is. Marcelo Salas is an actual legend. And if you got him for free on your 3rd season, it's unbelievable. How did you get him from 3 in the 3rd season? Because he expires next year. No way. What a signing. You should do at least a season in the Premier League. Keep on searching for contracts ending in 6 months. You never know who you might get. That's from Zafar Mir. Thank you. Villa Magic champions elect, methinks. Just need to keep them in the Premier League. I agree. That's from Villa Magic. Could you give the fans the chance to say goodbye to some players? Gary Speed, Rory Blake, Gary Walsh, Wally Bauer, Emmanuel Baggio. That's from Matt Parkinson, and that is what is going to happen if I win the next game. When you do finish, could you give us a rundown of how the big clubs and countries look player-wise and see if there are any hidden gems out there? That's from Neil Painter. I will try my best. The plan is to play these games, go through the squad, pick my best players, think the worst players, do like a bit of not awards, but like who was my favourite player, who was the best signing, the worst signing, and then I'm going to go over some of the other competitions briefly. So we need to bash out these games, don't we? Now, I've been playing Mexes up front, and he's been doing really well. He scored against Sheffield Wednesday. We beat him 3-1. We also beat Coventry 2-0. He didn't play up front then, but Jesper Hackinson got man at match. He did really well, and he's coming into his own now. He'll be class in Premier League, I'm telling you. We lost 3-2 to Port Vale. But we're still doing all right. The last game, so I've played 3 games basically, behind closed doors, off camera. But this is the team I'm starting. Mexes and Tomaderas seem to be doing really well together. Kolozny's starting to tire. And it's really weird. Like the last few games, he can't string 2 games together. I don't really know why. I'll drop Kufor for this one, and I'm going to put in those 2. Okoronkwo and Said have been swapping because I can't play too many foreign players, which I'll come to the end of the video, which was really annoying actually, and that's one of my biggest mistakes of this season, was signing too many foreign players and too many good foreign players at that. So Mild, that's fine. So basically, if I win this game, I've won the league. Come on, lads! And if anyone's wanting to know how I did the bald edit on Simon Parker's head, I'm more than happy to help. Actually thought it was some of the best editing I've probably ever done in my entire life. Toma Davis scored so many penalties. I think that's his 3rd penalty in the last 3 games. Andy Myers! Oh, Andy Myers. Isn't it amazing how that chant never exists? Scott Parker, a young Scott Parker, who was brilliant. David Seaman, he was 39 back in 2003. God, he'll be over 60 now. All right? No, not over 60. My maths. And that's it. Looks like I'm going to win the league. What can I say? It's a funny one, really, because it wanted a big finish. Oh, Scott Parker. Makes it interesting. Don't really matter now, does it? Tomaderas on 31 goals this season. That deserves one of these. Just like 2003. That is the craze. If they get last minute equaliser to piss on my Bradford have won the 1st division. I should have paused it. Goal kick. Bradford have won the 1st division. What? Could the developers of Chapman not think of anything more than that? Amazing scenes at Valley Parade. It's brilliant. Bradford won the 1st division. Bradford won the 1st division. Look at the grammar. The grammar's terrible. Bradford have won. Bradford won the 1st division. It's just sort it out. Although it is a 15-year-old video game. Tonton with 2 assists, claiming his place. This is more like it. This is where it comes from. Bradford City supporters sang Tom Fletcher's name. I imagine it's quite a hard name to sing. Tom Fletcher, Stuart, Tommy. Tom Fletcher's name as the team clinched the first division title. A supporters spokesman has stated that Fletcher is the best manager they have ever had. Burnley have been relegated from the first division. Oh, Burnley. How times have changed. Clear squad for the next 3 games. It's going to be the Legends series. Anyone in the reserve squad that I should be playing? I'm going to play Peralta. Nah. Oh, dearie me. Oh, team of the year. They did the team of the year whilst I were thinking in it. And this is the team of the year. Yeah, this is the players' team of the year. So obviously Tom Madeira, Mike Duff, which I was surprised about. But he's just been solid. Also a bid came in for Mike Duff for like 2 million, 1.5 million. Said no. And Chiotis. And what happened to Chiotis? We're getting a lot of stick at the start of the season. And he's actually ended up being a good goalkeeper for me. What? Why? Look at his hair. Look at that. God, I really need to sort my life out. I need to get that edit on. To cover it up. Arsenal. No way. So Arsenal beat Lazio in the Champions League. They're going to go down to the semis. Barcelona, Liverpool and Chelsea. Oh my God, there's a lot of English teams in the semi. But to be fair, back in the day, 2003 was a good time for English clubs in the Champions League, actually. It's looking like Man City are going to finish second. Yeah, they've got a playoff place. They're probably going to finish second. But they're not going to win the league. Soz. Your assistant McCall from the back daddy is showing signs of developing into a quality player for the club. Oh, might give him a couple of games. I need to absolutely spank out these last few games now. Right. It's in homage to the legends of this club. Gary Walsh, Emmanuel, I'll still play Duff, Mark Bauer, I'll play Said, play Koluzhny. It's actually mostly going to be, I'll play Blake and Matt Daddy up front and Peralta in midfield, Gareth Wally. So we'll speed Wally, Peralta, Matt Daddy, Blake. You know what? That's actually not a bad team, that. And the captain will be Gareth Wally. Because Gareth Wally, that first season for me, I was so impressed with him. I better put some half decent subs on bench, hadn't I? Put my centre forward on, Mick says. Oh, Baggio needs to play, doesn't he? Hang on my bench. Go for bloody, I don't know him. See how we get on with the second string. In fact, is this the first game Bauer's played? No. First game Manuel? No. Emmanuel's played 7 games, no way. They've actually played a handful of games for you know. Don't fear Peter. Obviously, I'd be surprised if we win. I'd be even more surprised. I'd be surprised if we score. I'd be even more surprised if we win. You know, we just plays dance. Fabrizio Ravanelli. Where's he going? He's going to Everton. No way. Why at Everton's? Look at the stats. What a player. 21 goals. 34. Gary Walsh getting a 5. Not surprised. Al Joffrey's a good player, generally speaking. If you're wondering, Seth Johnson's a very good player on this game. 14 assists. What formation Derby are playing? Weird. Right, let's just. Mix it up a bit. Bring in a bit of class. Baggio, every time Baggio scores, it fills me with pride. Oh my God, Baggio! Why did I start Baggio? He's the absolute old Italian roadshow. The Italian legends of circa 2003 Roadshow. Go away, go away. Oh, I thought we were going to get a hat-trick and winner. It really looked like we were going to get a... What a substitute. You were barely on that. You were on 27 minutes. Assist from Gary Speed. Assist from Robbie Blake. Take that. What did Man City do? The Man City are on an absolute roll. 3-0, 2-1. Oh, they lost to Wimbledon, no way. 5-2, 4-2, 2-1, 2-0. Before that Wimbledon defeat, they were flying. So Baggio's starting next game alongside Robbie Blake. I should put Mexes up there. I wonder if it annoys people that I play Mexes there. I don't know why I'm doing it actually. Oh, Mexes. Captain for the 21s. Where do they play him? He's playing well. He's 21 starts like that. Oh, he's become a defender. It's worked. Look. It's worked. The training worked. He's now a defender. And now he'll probably be class. Oh, Dean Shields scored. No way. Worst stats ever. Yazastikanis Kala Vulgaris Drosso. Joe, you are joking me. How good's he? And before anyone's thinking, this is not the update where all the Greeks are class. This is not the update. Kolozhnik got a 9 for Poland. In fact, 2003, well, it's friendly, isn't it? It won't be out this year. Looking like Man United, well, Man United are going to win the league. We'll come to that later. We'll look through the leagues, just have a quick flick through. Same team? Nah. See, Kolozhnik again, he just can't... I suppose it's in international games that are killing him, really. Robbie Blake! It's weird, I get more excited when these players score in a way. And not generally speaking, like, you know, dominated the league, it's been amazing. But what the hell? It's almost like they've been wasted. Alright, I think Sheffield United are rubbish though. I think Sheffield United are bottom of the league. Yeah, they are really bad. And they've got Keith Curley defence, who's essentially 63 years old and has tackling 8 and stamina 8. What's his heading? 9. Why are they playing Keith Curl? Oh, he's only played 2 games all season. I don't think they've got a choice, have they? Jose Desire job? You're alright, they did well to sign him. Who got my assists? Peralta and Baggio. How's Bowser been doing? Getting an 8. He's actually, you know, the thing is with Bowser, if you're like in a mid-table championship side, he's a good player. He can't play in the Premier League, but his stats do get quite good, and eventually he might end up playing in the Premier League. I've seen him on other saves playing in the Premier League. Oh, you know, sod the condition now. I can't be arsed with this. Is he out of contract? No, he ain't. Thank God for that. I'm just going to keep him for the sake of it, really. Look at... If he'd have played all season, he'd have been banging him in. Granted, Sheffield United are appalling, though, to be fair. Man United have won the Premier League. The 14 games won in a row is a record. Look at that team. We'll go. I think I've got 2 games left. Oh no. So look, last game of the season, away to Birmingham. Oh, that was my last Valley Parade performance. Oh, that's annoying that I didn't really big that up more than I should have done. How are my finances? Whew. Not good. So the semi-finals, oh my God, it's looking like Arsenal are going to play Liverpool in the Champions League final. It's the first leg though, so there's still a lot to play for. Barcelona are out of it. Look at that, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool. Blah, 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 blah. What? That's a long... I wonder if planetfootball.com still exists. Yeah, it does. Oh, who's injured? Oh, is it Saeed? And this is my final team we're going out. I should really play the championship side, shouldn't I? The championship winning team. I'll stick in Tomadera. Oh, I can't, but oh, it's so hard, isn't it, for Blake? I'll put Tomadera in and put Blake on bench. I'm not, you know, to be fair, if I won last game and I got 103, I could have got 106 points. I'm just glad that I've got over 100 and I've scored 100 goals. I'm happy about that. And the team that's taking me over the 100 goal mark is like literally not even a second string, it's like a third string. But that's actually a decent team. Maybe you won't play Peralta, but generally speaking, they're good players. But for a lot of them, which I'll go over it very shortly, God, it's going to be a long video this, I'm going to, you know, a lot of them won't play again. Emmanuel won't play, and Barrow will go, Hacker Mild will go, Gary Speed will go, Gareth Wally will probably go. You know, these are Premier League players. Come on! Bloody... Not finishing a win, aren't you? Oh, no, another penalty would be amazing. Final whistle, drab 0-0 draw. Eriksson Olsen stamping his claim for a Premier League season. Interesting. Oh, I hope that audio's alright on that mic. Bloody hell, we'll soon find out. That's it. Done. No, I can do now. Where's the league? I always do this. 101 points, scored 113, conceded 54. Tom Madeira at the top of the goal chats with 28 goals. How do we do assists? Not assists were pretty. Kim Charlson got 10. We had a lot of sevens. I just Robbie Blake got 7 assists. Mike did. We've got 7. Jamie Victory is nowhere to be seen. After last year's, he got 4 assists. But last year he got 24. Weird. Something happened. I don't know what happened. Mike Duff played pretty much every single game. Nearly every single game. Tomadera, 8 out of 8 penalties. I knew he got a lot of penalties. Not a very rough team. Look at that. Only closing with 5 yellows. Man of the matches. Obviously Tomadera. Ibrahim Said with a good pass. Eriksson Olsen. The amount of tackles. Tonton, plenty of shots. Average rating, obviously, and the dribbles, Tomadera again. So they're kind of just echoing his actual stats. Sheffield United, Wednesday we've got a playoff place. 1.7 for winning the league. Absolutely crap, innit? It's rubbish. It's really bad. So I've ended the season on £6.8 million. Spent 26 million. Brought in 18 million. What did I sell John Dale for? 10 million, yeah. Clear squad. Let's get some of these back down in reserve so we know what we're dealing with here. Right, so I'll go over the squad quickly. I think this is, I feel quite serious about it. I feel quite sad actually. Best signing was obviously Tomadera, and if you're going to start a Chapman game and not sign Tomadera, I think you're already starting with a bigger challenge. And you think he's a bit of a cheap player, probably in my opinion, which a bit annoying really after what he's probably single-handedly scored my goals. But if I hadn't played Tomadera, chances are someone else would have scored a lot of goals, maybe not that many. But he's just, he's got to be one of the best players in the game, if not the best player in the game, holistically. So he costs £100,000. He's only on £1,000 a week. He's now worth 4.6 million. It's unbelievable. Him and Sigalko are definitely up there. Although Sigalko hasn't been playing for Paris Saint-Germain, which is really annoying. So he's probably my signing in terms of, his goal scored and his average rating and all that. And then closely followed by Kolozhny, massively important player. When Stuart McCall left that DMC role, Hackermill came in, he got too old. It's so important that when you play this formation, you have an amazing defensive midfielder. And that doesn't mean they've got to do loads of assists. They've got to continuously play well. And look closely, these last 5 games, 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. His average rating's a 7.6 in the league, so he was definitely getting loads of 8s. Yeah, definitely player. Then we've got the fullbacks, Victory and Duff. Stats pretty pants, but generally they play really, really well. They're pretty reliable. And midfielders are kind of like, they're all very similar, I'd argue. Not one's better than the other. Karlstrom, Makuko, Hackinson, Kafor, Bakalikaloglu. Those 5 there will fill those 3 positions on almost like a rotation, and they'll all do as well as each other. Karlstrom, you could argue, is probably the best out of them all. Hackinson, if you've never heard of him, always try and sign Hackinson. I'd recommend him wholeheartedly. I think he's brilliant. Adjimovic, again, he can play midfield, centre forward. Again, a bit of a cheap player, but he always costs a lot more money than you think, especially if you sign him after he's been playing well for Lynn, which in this case I did it right through the season. But they're all worth more money. My one regret was signing too many foreign players. I wish he hadn't signed. I didn't need to sign Said or Okoronkwo. You only need one of them. You don't need both, because one of them playing with Eriksson Olsen is just as good. I didn't really need to sign Kafor, but Kafor's an amazing player, and I thought I think he was transfer listed, and I thought 3 million were a bargain. He's 27, and you think, well, he's probably going to be like a backup player in the Premier League, to be fair. Makuko was always an amazing signing. My biggest regret was signing Mexes, to be honest with you, and selling West. What I should have done is, I sold Taribo West for 3 million. I should never have sold Taribo West. I'll get 1 point. Oh my God, you absolute twats! Oh, they've got 1 more game left. Oh, good, I'm about to get 1.1 million if they play him. Do you think they'll play him? Oh, good. Hopefully they'll play him. So Taribo West went to the Premier League and has actually done all right. It's not a bad average rating, that. But he's playing left back. But I should never have sold Taribo West, and I should never have signed Mexes, because 10 million for Philip Mexes is just ridiculous amounts of money. It's too much. And he was a sweeper, and he always gets homesick, and you've got to change your defender. It's not worth the hassle. In the end, I was so pissed off I was playing centre forward. So they're my 2 biggest regrets, really. Selling and Risp, kind of, in a way. The thing with Risp is, he's not as good as West. He does get really good. You can see his stats picking up. But it was the fact that I sold him for 3.2 million. I bought him for 200,000. I was thinking about money. That was the same with John Dal Thomason. John Dal Thomason, he'd have scored my goals with Tomadera. What's going on out there? Kicking off. But look at that. I made nearly 5 million on him, and it's business. Phil Mulrine sold him for 1.3. That were a good sale. Let's have a very quick look at how the players I sold in the first season are getting on. Lee Shark, 14 assists for Stockport. No way. Gary Locke. Rob Molinar. He's played 50 games. They've all played. Asher Ward's got 11 goals. Aidan Davison's crap. Ian Makelamp played. He went to Ipswich and just sat in reserves. Ian Jesse normally scores a few. He had 15 goals for Not Forest. Carboni, the one and only. He hadn't even done that well in the 2 seasons he's been with Roma. He hadn't even played that well. Or season and a half, should I say. But he'd have done well for me would Carl Nielsen. I don't know why I sold Carl Nielsen, actually. Looking back, I'd have probably kept him. Jamie Lawrence at Wrexham. So yeah, I think that's it. I think I covered most things. We're going to briefly now, because it's like an half an hour long video. This is ridiculous. I'm going to go over some of the leagues. Man United won the Premier League. Absolutely dominated. this team is just unbelievable. You know, Veron, Keane. These are the glory years for Man United. Paul Scholes, Giggsy, only 29. As if Giggs ain't getting a game. That's such a weird formation. Is Ferguson's still manager? Martin O'Neill often comes in to manage Man United on this game. It's weird. John O'Shea, young John O'Shea, still playing, of course. So did they signed Figo and Colin Cameron. You could argue there's Scottish Figo, and they got Zend in it first season. Did they sell Beckham? Yeah, I thought they might have done. Beckham often goes to Barcelona in this game. Solskjaer went on a free, as if. That's a good signing for them. What a signing for that random Norwegian team. Who's getting relegated? Bolton, West Brom and Watford. Let's go to... We're not bothered about any leagues, are we? Let's go to the Champions League, which I think the final will be playing soon. What's there? Oh, so yeah, so it's Liverpool or Bayern against Chelsea or Arsenal. Here we are, so it's Chelsea against Liverpool. Oh my God, weird. I don't know why it's weird, but it's good. I think we should see who wins that. Let's see who wins the FA Cup. Montella, what a player. I've got to show you Vieri. Look at Vieri for Chelsea. You actually kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Vieri's just amazing. Let's get to the FA Cup. Who's going to win? Blackburn against Leeds. Fucking Leeds, honestly. And Leeds have actually got a good team in this. This is the Leeds of the European days. Oliver Dekar, Alan Smith, Michael Bridges, all these. Petrov, he didn't play for them. Woodgate. Have they still got you know who? Ferdinand. Has he played for Man United? Yep, Ferdinand. What a player Ferdinand was for Leeds. Look at them. And then he goes to Man United shortly after that. Let's get to the Champions League final, see who wins the Champions League. And then we'll stop, we'll end, and we'll say goodbye, and it'll be so sad. They keep offering for him. Remember, I'm going to try do the 17-18 season and try and better how we do in real life this season. Shouldn't be hard. We're going to get to bloody player finally. Oh, UEFA Cup. Man United, you won the UEFA Cup. 2 goals from Andy Cole. Oh, I could spend literally all day going over Milan's team. Gattuso. Oh, where's Pirlo? Maldini. Luciano Zarri. Don't know who he is. Pippo Inzaghi. Shevchenko, my favourite ever player on Championship Manager. Did you not know that? Peralta's older brother. Where's Pirlo? Andrea Pirlo. There he is, a young Andrea Pirlo. Look at that. He's not even that good in this game. He's an attacking midfielder, forward centre. Turns into one of the best defensive midfielders of all time. Well, midfielders. Come on. Here we are. Fulham have been paid 1.1 million. They played him. I would have played him. They weren't even going to get relegated or out. There was no chance of getting. I wouldn't have paid him. Saved myself 1.1 million. Where is that were a right deal by me. That totally forgot about that. And Chelsea won the Champions League final. I bet Vieri scored. No, he didn't. Let's look at Chelsea's team. Why are they all playing this weird formation? There you go, boys. There you go. If he's good enough for Chelsea, straight off the bat in the second season, he's good enough for anybody. One of the best players in the game, Slakovic. Who's Josef? Magna Josef. Never heard of him. Lampard, a quality Frank Lampard. Gallas, John Terry and Melchior. Celestine Babiaro. Hasselbank and Good Johnson up front. Good Johnson were brilliant. Hasselbank were brilliant. Let's a quick look at Liverpool's team. John Tal Thomason played in midfield. What the hell? Michael Owen. And then at the peak of his career, Michael Owen. Steven Gerrard, need I say any more? These are just some of the absolute legends of Liverpool, other than Emile Heskey. Scored 20 goals though from that season. Right, that'll do. Before it goes on forever, this video. Thank you for watching throughout the whole series. If you want to buy the sticker, there's a link below. Yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed it. I enjoy doing it. It's late. I need to get back to work. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now, because I will be doing the 17-18 season. Comment below on any advice for doing the 17-18 season. I think I know how to do the update. And just remains to say goodbye, my friend.
Never give in.